Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of TWD Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. This one's going to be doing my weekly non-spoiler review for this week's episode of Fear the Walking Dead Season 6. This could be for episode 13, called JD.
Why are you here?
Okay guys, just going to be doing a video for today. This one's going to be doing my weekly non-spoiler review for this week's episode of Fear the Walking Dead Season 6. This one's going to be for episode 13, which is called JD. So obviously guys, this is going to be a non-spoiler review as usual for this week's episode of Fear the Walking Dead. The spoiler-filled review will be uploaded, of course, this Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as the episode makes its release. So, thoughts on this week's episode of Fear the Walking Dead, obviously non-spoiler-wise. Wow, that's all I can say. This was a very great character episode this week. I mean, honestly, that's the first thing I want to say about it. Obviously, after last week's episode with, spoiler warning, the death of Grace's, child, Grace's baby, what they did with the flashbacks, and the fact that they aired the darn thing on Mother's Day as well, too, to add on to that. Last week was a straight-up savage episode, in terms of, from a writing standpoint and from what the writers did and what they put in that darn episode, it was something that, honestly, I don't think we're ever going to forget. This week is another episode that I'm never going to forget. And I'm not going to say why, but it's a very different reason on why I'm never going to forget this episode. But it's one of them episodes that I'm always going to remember and be like, okay, wow, that one was a fantastic episode. And that is what I mean with this episode. And this one is going to be, obviously, to give you guys a bit of an explanation for this week, this one's going to be focused on June. Obviously, we are going to get to see a lot of her character, obviously, after the death of John Dory, who was just fantastic character. And I still can't believe they killed him off. And I will say, they do kind of honor him a lot in this episode, and they kind of mention him a lot in this episode. Obviously, being a June episode, I kind of figured they would have, but man, they really go into it, and it's fantastic. And the episode is just well directed, well done, well acted, and there's honestly, I'm not going to say what, but, and it does, when I say this, it does not mean that there's a death. That's not what I'm saying. It could honestly mean anything. But I will say, there was a scene in this episode, in the back half of the episode, that honestly kind of got me choked up when I was watching it. I'll be honest, it kind of got me in the feels, and I was kind of getting really just emotional. And I'm not going to say what it is, but honestly, once you guys see it, you'll kind of understand what I mean. It's just a really emotional moment for a certain character that I just wasn't expecting to see this soon. And the way they did it, wow. I mean, honestly, they really just kind of laid it all out in this one, and it was insane. So, this one obviously focuses on June. Like I said, we're going to get to see the new character who obviously has the shotgun, the old guy, who obviously, as a lot of people have been kind of discussing, he is played by Keith, who is obviously, one of our, main characters, obviously, in this episode. And I won't say too much about his character, a lot of what he's like, but I will say that in terms of what they gave him for a story, I thought it worked. I thought they really did a great job with his character, and I think he did really good. Now, the other thing I will say about this episode, obviously, is the other kind of, side story in this one is Dwight and Sherry. Now, Dwight and Sherry, I will say, are very connected with the June story. Obviously, as we know, there's the scene where Sherry says, I just want to find June and be done with it. But we get to see a little bit of kind of what Sherry wants to do in her mindset as well, too, in this one. That's what I'm saying. This episode, it really delves into the characters more than I thought it was going to. Dwight, a decent amount, but we actually focus on Sherry more than I expected to. And I know this is going to throw people off. My God, I know people are going to be thrown off when I say this. But I did not mind Sherry this episode. Yes, I just said that, right? Yes, I just said that. Sherry wasn't that bad in this episode. It's her best episode of Season 6, easily. She was not bad. She's not great. I'll say that. She's not great. But she's pretty good, because the sad thing is that the actress does such a great job, but it's just the character that doesn't work for me, and she's really just kind of, a frustrating character a lot. But in this one, I actually was able to watch Sherry's character, I can't even believe I'm saying these words as well too right now, but watch Sherry's character and actually enjoy the story they told for her in this episode. The way that they told her story in this one, and what storyline they gave her to, you know, what storyline they gave her, what they gave the character to do in this episode. It shocked me how good it was, honestly. So, yeah, that's that. So, it's a June-focused episode. Very well done in my eyes. Very, very cool. And that is my overall thoughts, non-spoiler-wise. So, of course, guys, I want to hear from you guys in the comment section below. Now, what do you think about this episode? I definitely want to hear that from you guys in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching the video. Write your comments in the comment section below. If you guys are new here, click to subscribe and to send my videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Follow Dan's Walking Reviews, subscribe, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.